Hey, Tad and Theo. I found a book for you I think you're really gonna like. It made me think of you when I saw the cover. It says, "We are brothers." So if you have the book, I want you to follow along with me. It's about two brothers and about how the little brother loves and looks up to his bigger brother and all the fun things that they do during the summer. Okay, do you have your book out? Let's go ahead and open it up. So if we open it up here to the first page, we can see a little boy in the water, and he's in front of a great big cliff. And what does it say? Here I am facing the rock. From the water, it seems even bigger than in my memories. Gray, immense, solid, a wall. Sounds kind of like he's scared of that wall. Why? Let's turn the page. Every summer at our family's lake house, my big brother and I swim to that rock. Every year, he jumps off as I watch and cheer, too afraid to even try. This morning, while my brother and I were walking to the water, he told me it was time. I was big enough. "It's your turn now," the big brother said. Not now, I thought. See the little brother and his big brother? They have towels across their shoulders because they're going to the water. It's summertime. Let's turn the page. I watch as my brother swims to the rock, climbs to the top, then runs and jumps without the slightest hesitation. He yells all the way down, "Wah!" and splashes into the water right beside me. Splash. With force and grace, my brother had flung himself into the air. He always made everything look so easy. He is a cat. He is a bird. He is a fish. And if we look at the picture, look at way up high at the top. That's the big brother. And then the little brother's down in the water. He watched his big brother climb all the way up that rock, and then he jumped off the top into the water. Let's turn the page. Not daring to show my fear, I gulp and swim to the bottom of the rock, where the pine branches touch the water. Nervously, I take hold of one of them and pull myself up out of the lake. The tree branch feels warm and rugged, familiar, and even encouraging. See, he's climbing out of the water by grabbing hold of those trees and pulling himself up. Let's turn the page. To my surprise, the path is so clear. Left hand on a root, right hand in a crevice, push with my left foot, grab a branch with my left hand, lift my right leg to stand on a slab, pull myself up with both hands on a big root, and stand on the top of the rock. You can see in the pictures he starts at the bottom. He climbs his way up. He's being very careful in finding the right footpaths and holding branches with his arms. He must be very strong, and gets to the very tippity top of the rock. Let's turn the page. I am a cat. He's climbing like a cat. Let's turn the page. Oh, he looks really scared on the top of that rock. Legs shaking, turning around. The water seems so far away, too far. A breeze makes me shiver. Remember, he's all wet at the top of that rock. But even from the top of the rock, I can see my brother's eyes. He's way down there, just above the water. He believes in me. Not now, I think. He's very scared. Let's turn the page. What if I slip? What if I miss? What if I die? Not now, I whisper. Way down at the bottom in the water, that's his brother. And he's way up here at the top, and he's got his arms like this because he's shaking and shivering. He's cold and he's scared. Let's turn the page. Breathe, heart. Breathe, heart. Heart, breathe. My brother's eyes. Heart. Now! I take a few steps back, run toward the edge of the rock, and leap into the sky. Everything seems to stop. I am suspended in the air. All is still and silent. And then I am yelling, woohoo! My arms circling, my legs running in the air. My hands stretch for the sky while my feet call for the water. My eyes find my brother. All we can see is his eye, and he's falling, falling, falling towards the water. Let's turn the page. I am a bird. And you can see he's pretending to be a bird as he flies to the water. Let's turn the page. And water, all of a sudden, I am bathing in the black and the stars. I am alive and I am home. He fell all the way into the water, and he's looking way up high at the top of the water, and that's where he's going to go. Let's turn the page. I am a fish, and you can see he's a fish, pretending to be a fish as he swims in the water. Let's turn the page. I break the surface and roar. You did it, shouts my brother. He claps his hands in mine, his eyes shining with pride, and we both know what we're going to do now. They're clapping their hands in the water. What are they going to do now? What do you think? Let's turn the page and find out. We are cat, climbing up the rock. We are bird, jumping into the air. And we are fish, swimming in the water. And look, the brothers are holding hands as they jump. Let's turn the page. We are brothers. See the big brother and the little brother? After they get out of swimming, they're putting their clothes back on. They both did it. They both tried something that they were a little scared about, and they did it. I love this story. It's about two brothers that are just like you. I love you, Tad and Theo.